If it's beef, then it's beef. I swear to God, I'ma creep to your Jeep with the heat and put your... Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Little Man Reacts, and today I got a request to do Dax Still D.R.E remix one take video. Never heard it before. I'm excited to jump into it. Before we do, comment, like, and subscribe down below. You already know. Let's go. Sorry guys, I kind of zoned out there for a second, but let's jump into it. Greatness is not an outcome, it's a choice.
Yeah, mental gymnastics, I'm making these words flip. Yo, vertebrae when I open and slip the disc. Chiropractically not made to withstand the force of my hits. So when they breaking down the bars, they think I ain't saying shit.
We're not a breakdown channel, so we're not going to break down the bars, even though, you know, back, chiropractic, vertebrae. You get what he's saying. We ain't breaking that down, but dope. Let's jump into it.
This is mathematics. You can add me, not subtract me. I'm divisible by two if a label wanna hack me. The first half is lyrical infused with insanity. The second is the vocals, and I do that uncanny. Unsigned hype, climbing up a mountain. I'm due for some bark if these niggas trying to bite. Coked up.
He looks like he's got Tupac's body with like Jaylen Brown's hair, old hair, but he looked just like Pac. If you kind of would cover it from his nose up and just, you know, see the goatee, it looked like it's Pac rapping.
Thinking that I need to take lines, you got a D on the test, cause you're way past prime, that's a fail, practically an F. And shout out to that man, I'm a fan of success. Relatability is me and something I respect. So in that case, an F, I still pass the test. It's Dax. Fuck you people trying to play me like I'm not in style. My greatest hits are double every album you compile. I'm running games, smoking tracks like a Black and Mile. I'm picking up this generation, calling from a pocket dial. They say that rap changed, wanna delete me, but I cap space and enter to a whole new data page. My Barcelona span Spain and bring rap back to the classics and the lyricism golden age. They know it's real, refuse to respect it. I'm underrated but was chosen due to natural selection.
Alright, I understand that. Wanting to bring back to the lyrics, wanting to bring rap back to the lyrics and all that. But you chose the most basic beat to be very lyrical on, which hitting them corners in the lolos, girl. You know, we hear this beat, I just want to hear something basic that you can kick back to. You're talking all kinds of lyricists, but we didn't do that kind of beat. I mean, it's dope, but better, maybe a better beat selection for that. When I hear Still Dre, I just want to hear something that I can lay back to and I ain't got to think. This is making me think. Let's jump back into it.
Competition isn't something that I see, I direct it, then go to war with the person that I see in reflection. Still breaking every bracket, my cheddar bob weaves taxes like I'm B-Rabbit. Popping docs, writing word classics, my punchline's 8 miles. If they do not understand it, it's longer than they comprehension. Not to
that 8 Mile, Cheddar Bob, Papa Docs, that was a dope little scheme that he had going on there. Let's jump back into it.
Mention my independency has been ignored. If sold out gets applied to my name, it's cause Dax, the brand, ain't available inside the stores and marked up due to an external mediary force. You wanna hear some more? I got these demons in my head trying to pull me, so I'm always playing tug of war. On the edge, fall until I grab a bottle, take it to the head, and I pass out and I wake up on the fucking floor. You don't fucking know, shot after shot, thought after thought, yeah. Schizophrenic tendencies while grabbing on a mop overnight, cleaning, scrubbing on the same damn spot, praying for a miracle while looking up to God, and remembering your broke ass still on the clock. And that $725 that you paid ain't enough for a lawyer for that bitch who just called the cop. That type of struggle, that type of grind, that type of hustle. You couldn't do it, I could see it in your eyes. You couldn't last a fucking day in my shoes, and no way you would last a second in my mind. But I digress. So you get bitter in this world when it shows you no respect. A cog in the wheel with the message that the algorithm sees but is constantly trying to suppress. Now let's take it back to historical rap, when knowledge reigned supreme and the back was packed. KRS was on the ones and the twos was stacked with lyrical bomb threats that would boom and back. Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five, Cool Herc and the crew that was way too live. Sugar Hill and the gang with the piece of the pie. You're too fake if you ain't heard of a rapper's delight. You gotta move back and erase the classics. This game is a race, I'm parked.
See, that's what I'm talking about right there. I love the call outs to, Grandmaster Flash and all of them, but those are basic. I mean, yeah, they was lyricists for the time, but when you hear like The Message, or you hear anything like that, that's a different set of hip hop than lyricists, right? You got your lyricists, your backpack and cipher. You got like the early Eminems. You got the Alchemist. You got Nas. You got those kind of lyricists. That's really lyrical lyricists. And then you got the ones who ain't, that had the hits, but they it was just something basic that you like to listen to. So that kind of confuses me, being lyrical on top of naming a bunch of things that ain't super lyrical. But this is dope. I like where it's going. Let's jump back into it.
Filled with dinosaurs, Jurassic. They fossils fuel my gassing. I'm geologically dripped in this historical fashion. It's in my bones and structurally built into my rapping. So when you hear me snapping, just know it wouldn't ever happen without pioneers like Curtis Blow, Ice-T, Rakim, Run DMC, J Nazi, PMD, Ice Cube, LL, and Easy E, Tupac, Snoop Dogg, and B.I.G., Dre, Eminem, 50, many men. The aftermath is this: the chronic destruction of beats from an African who rhymes it down your throat to your abdomen. You squares only plant seeds when in mad descent. My Anglican belongs in the Vatican. I roam beats and I tally more bodies than a priest in the 15th century. To cross me, you gon' need Christianity. I'm no saint, but I'm mellow like Anthony and Ball. In a space where my sanity tiptoes up the hill called Calvary, where the people preach and blasphemy. So I've mastered peace, cause there's no limit to their disrespect. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't in the den. This last verse is biblical, if that don't make sense. My name's Daniel, my critical friend. The story told is just beginning as I build suspense and craft my pen into a sword to cut through all this nonsense. I pray you can discern between real, fake, and the motherfucking hater throwing backhand compliments. Still killing instrumentals, I'm instrumental. This period's defined and cycling through menstruals, bleeding on tracks with a half-sharpened pencil. So I had to bridge the gap, embrace it like dental. Cut tracks at speed so fast that the tempo impacts at frequencies that crescendo, blow minds that fix and reassemble and penetrate straight through your mental. It's Dax.
Alright guys, there we have Dax, still D.R.E remix. Number one thing, very lyrical. We're not a breakdown channel, so I'm sorry for anybody that expected me to. Most everything that he had that was lyrical, like the schemes and things like that, wasn't hard to put together. I mean, like, to break it down, the period, the pin, the period, Dre, the mini men, this reminded me, like, when he says, 50 Cent, and he naming all these legends. This right here is why, so many people, it's a hard time putting Eminem as a, like a GOAT, like a great, you know what I'm saying? I listened to Eminem, when I was younger, all the way up to the Eminem show. Of course, you guys probably know. After the Eminem show, I quit listening to Eminem because where I'm from, nobody listened to Eminem. And it's because I really think like this, like Eminem don't come out of his comfort zone and do like tracks like this. He don't get out and do anything. He only comes out when, somebody says something, or he's going to do a surprise album, or, a feature. But he don't really come out, and he don't do like the ciphers. He don't do the freestyles anymore. He don't do nothing like that. So you can see how, like, a lot of people say, well, he isn't for this culture, because, he's like somebody that stays hidden. So it just kind of, I just had that thought in this because, if Eminem came out and he did things like this, damn, it would, it'd be a different level of appreciation. But Dax is dope. No complaints. I really like this. It was all a good message. He really had, a unique flow. Schemes was all well put together. I've reacted to some Dax before. I can't really remember which song. But he's very dope. I like him a lot. I definitely would listen to this again. I probably will as soon as this reaction quits. I would refer this to somebody else. But, yeah, guys, down in those comments, What Dak song we going to next, guys?
Yeah.